I'm Kathy.
And I'm Tawny, and we're the Highs Can't Gain.
We haven't gained.
We haven't gained. I haven't lost either. But I did have some cheese today, just a baby bite, and a teeny bite of bread.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Everybody's saying, don't do it. Don't do the mini load. Do an apple day.
Are you serious? You didn't tell me?
I forgot to tell you.
You meanie. Well, it's okay. I only had a little bite of cheese, so I didn't actually do that any day because I'm in the medicine that I'm on still is kind of upsetting my stomach.
How many more days do you have?
I think 3 more days. And so I really just stuck to my diet, and I literally had like a bite of cheese like that big, and it was like shredded cheese. So
you cheater.
It was
much. You cheater, you.
And I did it because my stomach was upset, and it was the only thing that sounded good, and my blood sugar was getting too low. So.
Oh, and it wasn't bagged shredded cheese, so it didn't have that.
The modified food starch. It was
my cheddar that I had shredded for the kids.
It was good. Good too.
Well, I did release 1 pound, but I don't think it was an honest pound because we did the California kicker.
I liked it.
I hated it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it again.
It didn't bother me at all. I love warm water.
I'm just going to do the capsules.
There you go.
That's it. Turn it.
Turn it. Here's.
So I think I'm just going to do them 2 or 3 times a day, probably twice a day, because I'm really bad with taking pills. That's why I'm doing injections. I'm afraid they're going to taste bad, and I have to psych myself out. But
The California kicker was no big deal to me. I'm used to warm water. I'm used to, I don't know. Well, I definitely felt it this morning. The heat, but it didn't bother me.
Well, mine did, but apparently yesterday I was kind of not feeling right. My stomach was bothering me a little bit, and my dinner just kind of sat there. Well, then we did the kicker, and at 1:30 in the morning, it kicked me. It kicked hard, and I ended up coming home from work sick today. So I'm going to blame it on the kicker.
Okay. It's not on me. I'm not getting anybody sick
I'm sure
anymore.
it's just a little viral thing because there's been several people with it, but I'm blaming it on the kicker, and I'm not doing that hot lemon juice ever again. It tastes terrible.
I liked it.
I hate bad tasting things, and I don't do stevia because I don't want to tempt my sweet tooth.
And she has a sweet tooth. Big
time. And this one.
You're cracking me up. So I just had some broccoli tonight with a little bit of chicken, just not seasoned. I did very modest because, again, my stomach's still kind of upset. And I know it's not because of the kicker. The doctor told me I was supposed to be eating with my medicine, and I forgot to do that. And then I almost got really sick. So, but I'm back on board now, and I'm feeling fully charged.
Tomorrow, I don't expect any release. I don't expect a change at all.
Please still cross your fingers for me for a release.
So maybe.
And then I will do an apple day when I'm ready. When I think I'm off the medicine, I think I will do an apple day because now I'm realizing I shouldn't not eat or eat some consistent or different food when I'm on this medicine. I don't think I can do it.
I think you're gonna have a big release.
So we'll see. But everybody, cross your fingers for me. I really am hoping for something. And I hope you guys are having good releases, too.
Oh, we were talking tonight about whether or not to do another round right after this one, or if we should stop and do a P3 break, kind of cycle back into phase 2 again.
What do you guys think?
Kind of wondering if I should give my body a break after the first round, which is... I don't know how many shots we got.
24.
Didn't they send us 24?
I thought you said there were 7. I never counted.
Might be 24. I don't know.
Might be 21.
I think it's 6. It should be at least 24. Or if we should just stop, stabilize at that weight, and then once we're stabilized, go back into it, load up, and I just want to get the most bang for my buck, and I don't want to be impatient to lose all my weight.
That's how I am, too. I don't want to be impatient.
But I have been sick so much in just the 2 weeks. It kind of bothers me. Is it the diet?
No, I don't think it is.
Or is it just coincidence?
You and I both started.
You get me sick.
I know. We both started in sick. I hadn't even taken
I
my first
wasn't-
injection when I was super sick. And so
Well, I had sick kids. And
you had sick kids, and then you were around me more.
I don't
and
know. I
more
don't like
sick
this
kids.
being sick stuff.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't think it's the diet. I don't think it
I
is.
hope not.
And you're eating regularly, which you were not.
Oh, yeah, which we were talking about tonight. One thing I've noticed is my body's telling me it's time to eat at the same time every day. My snack time at work, my lunch time at work, dinner time, 5:30, it's saying, okay, you're a little bit late. You should be cooking my dinner now, which is such a big plus from before because I never had the urge to eat unless I was binging on something.
I loved it. I used to love to binge. Sorry, it
No.
totally made no sense. I used to love to binge, but it wasn't that I used to love it. It's just it was a formed habit of mine. Binging was a formed habit of mine. Not anymore. I'll binge.
And without the coffee, I just think it's a lot better. I think I feel much healthier.
I feel healthier. And I forgot to mention when I first started, I've had heartburn since I was like 12. Really bad. I have this like reflex flap in my throat that doesn't work very well. Since I started this diet, I have not used my heartburn medication because I have not had heartburn once, and I've eaten steak.
Oh yeah, because beef, I'd have to ask her if she took her meds before I fed her.
Yeah, because I couldn't do it, and now I've eaten beef and I didn't take my meds and I didn't have an issue.
That's so good. That's gonna save you money.
Yeah, no more heartburn meds. So, all right. Well, thanks to guys and happy releases.
And don't cheat.